Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. It's the home of the Pelicans. We are live from New Orleans. And, of course, DeJounte Murray. This is their first game without...
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise. Quite frankly, is stating the obvious. That they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. And the three off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Edwards with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that one's good, Williamson.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Has to Gobert. Down low. Murray bowls.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Williamson. And Queen gets it to go.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounty.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Anthony Edwards. For 3.
Edwards' shot is good.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The kick out to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Williamson. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you guys.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
.125 left to play here in the first. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Oh, Fears. How explosive.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Pelicans making a switch here. Timberwolves trailed by 7. McDaniels left side. Handle outside. Mr. Gobert. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Fears.
Gritty play by Fears on the drive. The rookie showing some tenacity.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Fears with it, and it's Reed picking him up.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Six seconds left here in the opening quarter. Osumu. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 8. And the second quarter.
The Timberwolves. 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better. And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
That's a jump ball.
It's Powell on the wing. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Highland. Clock at 4. With the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Here's DiVincenzo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's the triple. And Williamson throws it down.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Williamson left side. Right wing. Here's Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 11 points for Jeremiah Fears. A nice shot by McDaniel.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence. Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it. He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. He's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Randall right side. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall is doubled. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution for your
New Orleans leading by 8. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start. Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Out to Powell. Pass to Fears. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Randall. Powell with the steal. Here's Queen. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Pelicans shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, team would look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
A nice shot by Pierce.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Back to Powell. From the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just an attacker is Ramsey. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
Mitchell. 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Clark Naz-Reid, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pelicans with the rebound. It's stolen by Ingles.
Joe Ingles.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingles has got the first points in the second half here for Minnesota. And that one's good. Barnes.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pelicans leading by 18. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray Boyles has got 7.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open. From three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back. Woo! Big time.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
To the left wing. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Mr. Gobert. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Kevin, back over to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. It's Randall with the drive.